Hello friends, this is Professor Nikhil Panchal and I have come today to conduct a seminar especially for those students and for the parents who are in a dilemma that which course to be selected for their child. You know, those especially who have cleared 10 standard. There are so many options in commerce stream. Definitely students get confused, lack of information and guidance at which course would suit them most. So in this video, I would try to explain to my best knowledge that which course is better for you, which course you will get what, in future, what position you will be able to get, that I will try to, disclose. I am a chartered accountant, company secretary, and in the teaching field since last 21 years. So without wasting any time, let us start with the video, right? And whatever questions or queries, anything will be there. Our classes contact would be given to you. You can anytime reach to us, right? So I'm starting with one presentation. And in that presentation, I will try to cover maximum courses, definitely not all courses. So if you have any doubt, any question, you can always connect to me. All the details would be given to you in the slide, right? So let's go ahead, guys. I'm sharing my screen. Right, guys. So this screen I am sharing, and we are going to start with this particular. Yeah, I'm going to start with this particular PPT, whereby I will be explaining different courses we have in commerce stream, which is most suited to you, and accordingly you can take make the selection, right? So why this presentation? First of all, this presentation is especially for those people, those students who do not have direct guidance. They have many questions in their mind, right? Because we have lot of alternatives available in each stream. Let me tell you that it is not that because I am from commerce field, so you should take commerce only. No, it's not like that. You may take science, you may take engineering, right? Every field has lot many alternatives. The only thing is you need to study it well. आपको उसे स्टडी करना चाहिए, एंड वो स्टडी करने के बाद आपको सिलेक्ट करना चाहिए कि आपकी कैपेसिटी के हिसाब से, एबिलिटी के हिसाब से कौन सा आपको ज्यादा सूट करता है, राइट? ये वीडियो मैं इंग्लिश और हिंदी में मिक्स लैंग्वेज में कहूंगा, सो दैट काफी पेरेंट्स जो कंफर्टेबल इंग्लिश से ना हो वो हिंदी में भी समझ पाएंगे, राइट? There are planning the career, there are lot many alternatives, and many of the alternatives clash with each other also. Each alternative competes with each other, right? कोई बच्चा बोलेगा कि I should go for chartered accountancy, कोई बच्चा बोलेगा no, I should go for say company secretary, I should go for MBA, right? ऐसा भी हो सकता है. Each and every stream has its own importance. Definitely the efforts to be put are also different in different streams. Choosing careers based on academics, personality and desire. आपका इंटरेस्ट कहाँ पे है? आपको if you are comfortable with numbers, then you can select accounts, right? If you are fine in calculation, if you are fine in understanding profit or loss or something, accounts is good for you. If you like machines, then engineering is good for you. If you like to know about biology or chemistry, then maybe science is good for you. Like that, you have to understand your ability and accordingly choose the course. Imbalance between options and expectations of parents and friends. Many a times this happens, and I have seen in many cases that parents कहते हैं कि नहीं, मेरे बच्चे को तो मैं यही बनाऊंगा. If they have say commerce background, then they will say no, I will make my child chartered accountant. If they are from engineering, I will send my child to IIT engineering, or so on so forth, whatever. What the child requires, that is the most important thing. बच्चे को क्या करना है, उसका इंटरेस्ट कहाँ पे है, that is more important thing that we should look upon, and accordingly we should nurture, right? Give little space to the child, have some discussion with the child, but explain the child this also, that आपका जो दिमाग में, आपको जो दिमाग में है वो रियलिटी में आप एक्चुअलाइज कर सकते हो या नहीं कर सकते हो, आपने क्या स्टडी किया हुआ है, आपने क्या प्लानिंग किया हुआ है, on that basis the child should select. So your guidance will always be required, but with knowing the interest of the child, you can both go ahead. Further, ambitions versus reality. A person is happiest when he chooses a job that he loves. उसको जो काम अच्छा लगता है वही उसका प्रोफेशन हो जाए तो नथिंग लाइक इट, राइट? सो अगर ऐसा हो पाए कि हमें हमें अकाउंट्स बहुत पसंद है और मैं आगे जाके चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट बन जाऊं, कोई कंपनी का बैलेंस शीट साइन करूं, दैट वुड बी वंडरफुल फॉर मी. इफ आई लाइक टीचिंग एंड आई बिकम अ टीचर, इट्स वंडरफुल, लाइक नथिंग लाइक इट. So, before making a career choice, take time to understand yourself, your likes, your preferences. आपका पैशन कहाँ पे है वो जानने की कोशिश कीजिए एंड अकॉर्डिंगली आपका करियर चूज कीजिए. एम्बिशन कैनॉट बी इंजेक्टेड और कैनॉट बी इम्पोज्ड और इमिटेटेड. आपका एम्बिशन क्या है, आपके ऊपर कोई थोप नहीं सकता है. इट कैनॉट बी इंजेक्टेड. या आप किसी का अनुकरण नहीं कर सकते हो कि किसी ने ऐसा किया है तो मैं भी ऐसा कर पाऊंगा, ये नहीं हो पाएगा, राइट? तो आपको अपने आप को समझना होगा, अपनी कैपेसिटी समझनी होगी एंड अकॉर्डिंगली यू कैन गो अहेड. पेरेंट्स एटीट्यूड द डिटरमिनिंग फैक्टर इन शेपिंग वंस करियर गोल. पेरेंट्स का एटीट्यूड क्या है, कितना स्पेस देते हैं, कितना डिस्कशन करते हैं बच्चे के साथ में, उसका जो भी इंटेंशन है उसको आप सपोर्ट कीजिए, उसको आप इंफॉर्मेशन दीजिए. या डेफिनेटली यू हैव टू गाइड हिम, यू हैव टू गिव इंफॉर्मेशन, राइट? You may be taking the decision, but after giving sufficient space, that should be done. That is in the interest of the child, right? Now there are other self-assessment. There are other things, psychological things. So I'm not falling into these parts, and directly I'm going on the courses. All these things we can discuss at some other time. So I'm going a little faster. 4 P's: purpose, passion, possibility, and power. We need to have good attention on these things. ABCD of success. Generally, in my seminar, I conduct all these things, but I think for you people also, the most important thing is this particular chart, which are the courses, which you can take in future. Let me tell you, as other stream, even in the commerce, 11th, 12th is same for everybody. In commerce stream, 11th and 12th is the same for everybody, right? तो अगर आपको चाहे चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट बनना है, चाहे आपको एमबीए बनना है, आपको कंपनी सेक्रेटरी बनना है, 11th और 12th तो आपको सेम पोर्शन पढ़ना पड़ेगा. 12th के बाद में द होराइजन गेट्स ब्रॉडर एंड ब्रॉडर एंड ब्रॉडर. You get so many options available, so many options available, and maximum options. Along with doing the graduation part, you can complete your professional course. That options are available. मीन्स मतलब ये है कि 5 साल के अंदर 11th, 12th एंड डिग्री के 3 साल, ये 5 साल के अंदर आप साथ में प्रोफेशनल कोर्स भी कर सकते हो. दैट पॉसिबिलिटी इज देयर. सो दैट इज व्हाट वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग, राइट? सो 12th के बाद में जो ग्रेजुएशन का पार्ट है, ये सारा ग्रेजुएशन का पार्ट है. आप मेरा कर्सर देख सकते हैं, आई एम रोटेटिंग द कर्सर, राइट? ये ग्रेजुएशन का पार्ट है. सॉरी, there is something called as BCom, Bachelor of Commerce, BAF, Bachelor of Accounting and Finance, BBI, Bachelor of Banking and Insurance, BMS, Bachelor of Management Studies, BFM, Bachelor of Financial Markets, BMM, Bachelor in Mass Media. ये सारे ग्रेजुएशन कोर्सेज है. मतलब 12th के बाद का 5 साल है, 11th, 12th, उसके बाद में जो 3 साल होते हैं ग्रेजुएशन वाला पार्ट, वो ये कोर्सेज हैं, राइट? बीकॉम, बैचलर ऑफ कॉमर्स, ये ट्रेडिशनल कोर्स है. हम में से कई लोगों ने जो कॉमर्स फील्ड में है, मैंने भी बीकॉम किया हुआ था, कई लोगों ने ये बीकॉम किया होगा. थोड़ा ऑर्थोडॉक्स है, राइट? जो जो स्ट्रक्चर है इतना डायनामिक नहीं है, लेकिन अगर आप कोई प्रोफेशनल कोर्स साइड बाय साइड पैरेलली कर रहे हैं, then might as well you can go with BCom and you can do the professional course together, so that this BCom is not so much taxing that आपका प्रोफेशनल कोर्स जो भी है वो निग्लेक्ट हो जाए, राइट? सो बीकॉम आप करके प्रोफेशनल कोर्स पे ज्यादा ध्यान दे सकते हैं. दैट इज पॉसिबल. नेक्स्ट इज बैफ, वेरी डायनेमिक, वेरी नाइस स्ट्रक्चर्ड कोर्स, राइट? and we are teaching BAF in our commerce classes, Nikhil commerce classes, right from its inception. BCom के साथ में BAF भी हम पढ़ाते हैं right from its inception. 2005-6 में ये इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ, तब से हम ये कोर्स पढ़ा रहे हैं. So BAF, accounting and finance means if you are determined that in future I have to go in accounts or finance field only, then might as well you can do the graduation in BAF, right? It will definitely give you extra advantage. Next is banking and insurance, bachelor in banking and insurance. If you are thinking that in future I want to go into insurance field or banking field, you may take admission in this particular course, but honestly speaking, looking at the structure of the course, I'm not satisfied with the structure. The more theory part they have put, practical part is lesser. So once student completes his graduation with BBI, the student is not pretty confident that he will be able to enter the sector of banking and insurance. So I feel that university has to still do a lot in banking and insurance. Next is BMS, very nicely structured course again, Bachelor of Management Studies. If you want to go further in MBA, you want to do MBA, then this can be a starting point for you. Yeah, because this is like a warm-up thing for MBA. There are a lot many presentations, internals you can give in BMS, और वो आपको MBA के लिए prepare करेगा, right? Third year में यहाँ पे भी subject specialization होता है, detail we can see later on. Next is BFM, Bachelor in Financial Markets, BFM. ये मेरा कर्सर घूम रहा है, ये देखिए. If and only if you have decided that I want to go into financial market. Financial market means knowing what are the stocks, shares, debentures, bonds, and going into trading part of the thing or portfolio management, something like that. Then BFM course is for you. But do not think that after doing BFM I'll be able to do into finance field. Okay, I'll be able to go in the accounts field. Will be difficult because the subjects are not teaching you accounts and finance once you do BFM, right? Next is BMM. This is BMM, Bachelor in Mass Media. In BMM, we do the study of connected to art, like journalism, like animation, like videography, if anybody wants to become a director, right? If anybody wants to become a painter. So all things connected to media will be taught over here, BMM. So if you are keen enough to do those things, you can go for BMM, right? So guys, ये part था, यहाँ तक मैंने discuss किया है that which are the courses that can lead you after 12th standard to whatever your desired goal. If it is finance, if it is banking insurance, if it is management studies, financial markets, or mass media. Yes, guys. So till here we discussed that what are the courses there after 12th standard for graduation purpose. Now I'm going little further. अब हम और आगे जा रहे हैं कि ग्रेजुएशन के साथ साथ में मैं क्या कोई प्रोफेशनल कोर्स कर सकता हूं. There are many students who wish to do get some professional degree along with their graduation. तो बच्चों इसके लिए we have something called as CA. देखिए मेरा कर्सर घूम रहा है. CA में 3 लेवल होते हैं. There are 3 levels in CA, right? First is CPT पहले कहते हैं. Now we are calling it as CA Foundation course. चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंसी फाउंडेशन कोर्स, शॉर्ट में हम कहते हैं CAFC. सेकंड इज CA इंटर, पहले IPCC कहते थे, अब हम CA इंटर कहते हैं. एंड थर्ड इज CA फाइनल. लाइकवाइज वी हैव CS कंपनी सेक्रेटरी कोर्स. वी हैव ICWA, दैट इज CMA कहते हैं या ICWA कहते हैं, कॉस्ट अकाउंटेंट जो है बेसिकली वो है. And thereafter we have BCA MCA, that is computer application, bachelor in computer application, master in computer application. So we will talk about these courses in detail in the further slides. Okay, let me discuss something about BBA and MBA. किसी बच्चे को अगर आगे जाके MBA ही करना है, right? MBA full form is Master in Business Administration. Then might as well after 12th standard आप BBA start कर सकते हो, Bachelor in Business Administration. BBA बच्चे क्यों करते हैं? Why parents tell their child to do BBA? Because if you are doing BBA, then might as well the same institute जहां पे आप BBA कर रहे हो, that will absorb you for MBA, मास्टर इन बिजनेस एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन। फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि अगर आपको MBA करना है से NMIMS से, विले पार्ले में NMIMS इंस्टीट्यूट है जो MBA करवाता है। अगर आप ग्रेजुएशन के बाद जाएंगे तो आपको हो सकता है NMIMS का सेपरेट एग्जाम भी देना पड़े, CET भी देना पड़े, एंड देन यू हैव chances to whether to crack it or not. But if you have done BBA, more chances that NMIMS will absorb you for doing MBA. Definitely fees of BBA is higher. That BBA is a graduation course, 3 years course, right? What we call it as 13, 14 then 15. फीस हायर होता है, लेकिन एटलीस्ट एक अश्योरिटी हमारा हो जाता है दैट वी विल बी एबल टू गो फॉर MBA इन द सेम इंस्टीट्यूट। कुछ बच्चों को होता है दैट सर आई हैव चोजन कॉमर्स फील्ड, लेकिन क्या मैं कंप्यूटर फील्ड में, सॉफ्टवेयर फील्ड में जा सकता हूँ? यस, डेफिनेटली आप जा सकते हो, क्यों नहीं जा सकते हैं? You can do BCA, Bachelor in Computer Application. Yes, there are different institutes which are offering BCA course. So you can do BCA and thereafter you can do MCA, Master in Computer Application, and you can get the same job what other software engineer can get, with more benefit that you can get a job for making software of a commercial institution, might be a bank or a limited company doing commerce activity, something like that. So even that is possible for you. You can also do BEd, Bachelor in Education. मेरा cursor घूम रहा है, देखिए ये chart में. After that, you can do MEd, Master in Education, and thereafter you can go for a teacher or a professor job. You can do LLB and LLM, Bachelor in Law and Legislation after 12th standard, and thereafter you can do Masters in Law and Legislation. Definitely you can do it. You can do MBA after graduation or after BBA. You can give BIPS examination, Bank or Insurance Probationary Development Officer examination. You can go for that also. Or after graduation, you can go for MPSC, UPSC examination. Yes, even that is a very nice option for those people who want to pursue government jobs. If you want to go in collectorate office, diplomat office, you want to go for become an IAS officer, तो आप UPSC, MPSC का examination दे सकते हैं. Now comes the professional courses like CA, CS, and ICWA or CMA, right? I would say in India, finance field, accounts field, the highest degree is chartered accountancy course. Yes, the highest field. Most paid job also, you get really good salary if you are a chartered accountant. And definitely, since the course is so important, उसमें मेहनत भी ज़्यादा लगता है. The results are being controlled by the institute. They give lesser result. Competitive course hai. That's why it has real value in the chartered accountancy course, right? So we will see in further slides that what chartered accountancy course, what has the content, how it is different from other courses, and what are the benefits, right? So now after 12th, what can be done? ये हम discuss कर चुके हैं. Same things are there. You can just go ahead with the things. Later on, you can pause the video and check all the details, right? Commerce courses after 3 years, what all things you can do. Management courses, what you can do. If you want to do MBA, there are 4 sections, right? You have finance, you have marketing, you have HR, and you have production, right? The most paid is marketing, thereafter finance, thereafter production, and thereafter HR. In law also, you have different courses, 3 to 5 years courses. And CA, we have this particular chart. Anyway, in the later chart, we will be discussing this. Going ahead, another very good course. It is basically affiliated with UK, United Kingdom based institute. That is ACCA, Association of Chartered Certified Accountant course, right? ये भी काफी अच्छा course है. Not equivalent to CA, but a little more than graduation. So it is in between graduation and CA. जो बच्चों को ऐसा लगता है कि हम CA नहीं कर पाएंगे, हमारे लिए बहुत टफ जा रहा है, ये बच्चे ACCA का कोर्स कर सकते हैं जो कंपैरेटिवली इजी है, एंड दे विल गेट गुड जॉब in some chartered accountancy firms or some limited companies also. right? Your salary may start from 25 to 30,000 something, which is much better than just a graduate, not we cannot compare it with chartered accountancy, but better than graduate. इसमें मेनली आपको 13 पेपर्स क्लियर करने होते हैं, एंड इफ यू हैव डन सीए कोर्स और एनी अदर कंपेटिटिव कोर्स लाइक सीएमए, कंपनी सेक्रेटरी, तो कुछ पेपर्स का आपको एग्जम्पशन भी मिल जाता है, राइट? ऑल डिटेल फर्दर यू कैन गेट फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेस, और इफ यू हैव एनी अदर डाउट्स यू कैन ऑलवेज कॉन्टेक्ट अस, वी कैन हेल्प यू आउट. Yeah, so these are the streams in which knowledge we get from ACCA course. We get knowledge of accounts, auditing, compliance, taxation, finance, etc., etc. Going further, ACCA course structure is something like this. They have 3 levels: knowledge level, skill level, and professional level. These are the papers which you can appear. The most advantageous thing in this course is what, guys, that आपको सिर्फ एक ही पेपर देना है in one attempt. Unlike other courses where you have around 6 or 8 papers, like if I talk about CA, CS, CMA, you have to give at a time 8 papers. इसमें ऐसा नहीं है, आप एक ही पेपर दे सकते हो. You can clear one paper in quarterly basis. You can clear it. Yes, it is possible in this course, right? So एक एक पेपर का आपको फी पे करना है और उसका एग्जामिनेशन आपको देना है, and maximum time it is objective types unless and until you are giving the professional level. In first 2 levels it is objective type. Detail always you can refer later on, right? So even this course is there which you can do. Now I have made a little comparison of a student who is doing ACCA CA foundation course and graduation. Say for example, if you have given examination in March 2021, which has not occurred this time, it's an exception anyway. So CAFC examination, CA foundation course examination, you would appear in November 2021, coming November, right? CA inter you can give in November 22, so that there's a timeline so that you can compare that what I will be doing. You have to do 3 years articleship after clearing any one of the group of intermediate level. I repeat, intermediate level का कोई भी एक ग्रुप क्लियर करने के बाद में आप आर्टिकलशिप स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं. दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट इन सीए कोर्स, बिकॉज आप अगर आर्टिकलशिप करेंगे तो ही तो आपको प्रैक्टिकल नॉलेज मिलेगा, एंड दैट इज व्हाई दिस कोर्स हैज मोर वैल्यू. After 2.5 years articleship, you can appear for CA final examination, which may come somewhere at November 25, and January 26, you can become a chartered accountant. This is possible if you clear all the examinations in one shot. This is quite possible, right? Along with that, if you look at the graduation timeline, ग्रेजुएशन के लिए आप FY का एग्जामिनेशन देंगे मार्च 22 में, दैट इज FY बीकॉम, लेट अस से फॉर एग्जांपल SY बीकॉम मार्च 23, TY बीकॉम मार्च 24, and you will become graduate as such in July 24. Guys, it is not 25, it is 24 by the way, right? So you can just compare, within just a year after getting graduate you can become a chartered accountant. It is much possible, 110% possible, right? In inter we have 2 groups and these are the subjects. Further again detail you can check later on. Going on the next slide. Another very important course, guys, is actuarial science. Actuarial science, right? Certification done by IAI, Indian Association of Actuarial Science. ये कोर्स भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, बहुत वैल्यूड कोर्स है. There are very less actuaries in India, very less actuaries in India. Those students, they really have a deep interest in mathematics subject, they can do this actuarial science course, right? हाँ, इसमें mathematics बहुत आता है and the difficulty level is really very high. So if you can manage that very well, you can go with this. After doing actuary course, you can get admission in maximum banks or insurance companies will absorb you immediately with a very good package. So even this stage, I mean this stream is there where you can do very well. So these are the papers and all, you can discuss, read it later on. Difference between CA, CMA and CS. So guys, CMA examination is being conducted by ICAI, Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, CMA ICWAI, and CSICSI, New Delhi. Specialized CA in accounting, auditing, taxation, as you all can read. यहाँ पे cost connected है, company secretary, legal matter. Many students have this misconception, okay, misinformation that CS का मतलब तो क्या है, सेक्रेटरी होता है जो जस्ट सपोर्ट करता है बॉस को. ऐसा नहीं है. Company secretary is a professional course. A company secretary sees to it that all the laws are being applied properly in a limited company. He sees to it. He checks whether everything is being properly complied with or not. That is his job, which is a very important job. कॉस्ट अकाउंटेंट का जॉब क्या होता है? मेनली कॉस्ट अकाउंटेंट का जॉब होता है टू कंट्रोल द कॉस्ट. कोई भी एंटिटी में कंट्रोलिंग कॉस्ट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज ऑन दैट बेसिस ओनली यू डिटरमिन द सेलिंग प्राइस. सो अगर आपका कॉस्ट ज्यादा है, एस्केलेट हो गया है, तो नेचुरली आपका सेलिंग प्राइस एस्केलेट होगा. इफ सेलिंग प्राइस इज हायर इन सच अ कंपैरेटिव मार्केट, then how you will be able to sell the product? You will make losses. So as far as possible, the costs should be controlled, but at the same time, हमें क्वालिटी में कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं करना है. ये ध्यान रखने का काम कॉस्ट अकाउंटेंट का होता है, along with definitely recording all the cost data and all that stuff. Chartered accountant, he assures that whether books of accounts are properly written or not, whether they are true and fair or not, वो chartered accountant का काम होता है. Chartered accountant has a signing power, right? Once the final accounts are being made, it goes to the chartered accountant for getting authorization. So that signing power CA has, and that's why he has more value. Going further, guys, career steps. There are 3 stages in all the 3 courses. मतलब ये same है, इसमें कोई ज़्यादा difference नहीं है. When can we get registered? In all the 3 cases, you can get registered after 10th standard, but you can appear for the first level only after you clear 12th standard in all the 3 cases. Can we directly appear for the second level? Yes. If you are a graduate, you can directly appear for the second level. मतलब आप ग्रेजुएट हो गए हैं तो आपको फाउंडेशन वाला फर्स्ट लेवल आपको अपीयर करने की जरूरत नहीं है. What is articleship? Is it compulsory? Articleship is basically a practical training, right? CA में ये कंपलसरी है. CMA और CS कोर्स में इसमें थोड़ा एक्सेप्शन है, थोड़ा रिलैक्सेशन है. Details you can get later on because it keeps on changing little bit here and there. But chartered accountancy course, 3 years articleship compulsory. Thorough practice, thorough practice, so that a student after doing articleship, he knows in and out of all the difficulties and all, right? So that's a very good aspect in chartered accountancy course. What are the career options, opportunities? Different varied opportunity. And but natural CA chartered accountant course has a great opportunity. I mean, the horizon is absolutely broad. You can do practice, you can do job, you can do consultancy in various things like international taxation, in registrar, registration of the company matter, in auditing part, in finance part, portfolio management. You can go into software field also. So many avenues, opportunities are there. Going further. Well, this is little about Nikhil Commerce classes. We are teaching here in Kandivali West near the station since last 21 years. Superb results produced by the students and all the teachers, right? So you can get all the information. And if you want to have any more queries or any more clarification, getting some details, you can always contact us. The numbers are flashing over here, right? You can check it. These are some amazing results of our students. One of our student, Shashi Singh, has got 100 of 100 in accounts. Yeah, the subject which I take especially is accounts. You can check the marks. One of the student has scored 96 out of 100 in CA Inter, right? Definitely it is the effort of the students and little bit guidance of teachers like us also. You can get all the information. We are teaching since last 21 years, record breaking results. Why should you join NCC? So these are the reasons. You can refer it up. And guys, any detail, anything, you can contact us. We are starting for the financial year 21-22, 11 standard batch we are going to start in couple of days. We will be giving few free lectures, demonstration lectures to the students. So if at all you wish to attend, you can call up at our number and you can register yourself. You can inform to your other friends also. आप अपने दोस्तों को भी बता सकते हैं कि यहाँ पे ये कोर्सेज स्टार्ट होने वाले हैं. राइट टाइम पे स्टार्ट करना जरूरी है, क्योंकि एक बार कोर्स प्रोग्रेस हो जाता है और इन बिटवीन ज्वाइन करना थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है. तो आई वुड सजेस्ट यू that you should start at the right time. Call up guys, hurry up, because we have limited seats. We do not take much students. The batch will be of 15 to 20 students only, right? So any of the courses which you can see on the screen, you can, apply for and do your study. Wish you all the best, guys. I wish best for your career, and any guidance you want, any problem you have, any financial problem you have, but you want to study, you can always contact me, right? So there's Nikhil Panchal, and inviting you to Nikhil Commerce classes. See you all in the class, right? That's it. All the best, guys.